Your tip of the week: elevate your closings using the we factor. Instead of, "This facial is great for your skin," frame your recommendations as a collaborative effort. Try saying, "Let's work together to achieve that radiant glow you're looking for with this customized facial." This approach fosters a stronger client-therapist relationship and increases the likelihood of successful rebookings and retail sales.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to your podcast where we bring you all things aesthetics. I'm your host, Morgan.
And I'm Jolie.
Okay, so Jolie, we've talked about the importance of every step of the service cycle, but I think the closing is where we really shine. It's our chance to solidify the client relationship, educate them on their skin, and of course, grow our businesses.
Absolutely. It's not just about getting them out the door. It's about leaving them feeling confident, excited about their results, and eager to come back for more.
Exactly. This is probably one of my favorite topics to talk about. I actually wrote an article back in 2023 for Dermoscope magazine, and there's a formula I like to use: today, next time, and at home.
Oh, I love that, and I can't wait to hear more. A successful esthetician knows that the last step of a facial is not SPF. Today's clients expect to leave feeling educated about their skin. The creation of a treatment plan begins during the consultation. As the client discusses concerns with her skin, we should make note of how we will adjust today's facial, what treatments will be best for next time, and which products are going to help them achieve the results they seek.
You're right. Let's start with the moment of truth, showing them the mirror. This is the today portion of my formula. I always make a big deal out of it, saying something like, "Oh my gosh, look at your skin. Notice how much brighter it is. See how much smoother it feels." I really love to point out the what we did during the facial.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I love to use the we approach. We really achieved that glow today, didn't we? It makes them feel like we were partners in their skin journey.
This is your opportunity to share what you did today during the facial and connect it to their concerns and the improvement you're seeing. If you did a dermaplane, for example, say something like, "I'm so glad we did that dermaplane today. It really helped with that rough texture you were noticing on your cheek."
And while they're admiring their reflection, I'm filling out their recommendations for both products and services. It's such a valuable tool for tracking progress and customizing future treatments.
Absolutely. Another good opportunity to do this is when your client is masking. It helps me remember their specific needs and concerns for next time. I can take as long as I need to while they're masking to fill that out, and then I'm reviewing it with them after they're looking in the mirror. Okay, so speaking of next time.
The rebooking. This is where the magic happens. Instead of just asking, "When can I see you again?" I like to get them excited about a specific service. Next time, we're going to try our new microdermabrasion treatment. It will take your skin to the next level.
I love that. And adding in the exact number of weeks to come back is really important. I hear a lot of estheticians say 4 to 6 weeks, but you have to be specific with clients. If you say 4 to 6, they're going to make it 6 to 8. By having an exact number of weeks for their next treatment, it speeds up the checkout process and it shows that you're confident in your recommendation. I tend to gravitate towards treatments every 4 weeks. I think that's a great maintenance. But I'll adjust it for certain situations. If I know a client has a preference of coming in every 6 weeks, for example, I have no problem stretching it out. And on the flip side, if a client really wants to see results quickly, I'm going to have them come in more frequently. I might suggest every 2 weeks for their next treatment.
Yeah, this is a great tip. The main reason I usually see estheticians struggle with rebooking is because they're not clear on the treatment and timeline. I also like to suggest any packages. I would say to maintain these results, I recommend a hydrofacial in 4 weeks. It'll keep your skin hydrated, clear, and glowing all year round. I like to summarize their treatment plan and connect to their long-term goals. Remember, one clarifying facial isn't going to completely eliminate those blackheads. We'll need a series of treatments to achieve optimal results.
And don't forget to mention any upcoming promotions or special offers. We have a fantastic Valentine's Day package this year that includes a couples massage and a facial. Would you be interested in booking that for you and your partner?
Yeah, what are some of your favorite ways to overcome client pushback on rebooking?
Well, sometimes they say they're too busy. I usually offer a few flexible options, like saying, "How about we book you on the first Tuesday of next month?" Or "Would you prefer a Friday afternoon?"
Yeah, I often hear, I need to think about it. In those cases, I gently remind them of the benefits of consistent treatments. Regular facials will help you achieve your long term skin goals much faster.
I love that. It's important to not get too hung up on the clients who aren't able to rebook. It
Hmm.
happens. Sometimes you have clients who don't know their schedule, and that is absolutely okay. I'm not
Hmm.
going to pin them down and force them to rebook.
Right?
Of course, we would love to see every single client rebook for their next treatment before they leave. But as long as you're staying consistent with your messaging, you should be able to achieve the industry standard, which is 65% rebooking rate. All right, let's talk retail. Jolie, where do you like to chat with your clients about product?
Yeah, I personally like to chat with them while they're still in my chair. I've seen some estheticians grab the products while the client's masking, and others just show them the products in the retail area.
Yeah, I have too. I've tried both ways. I've had luck both ways. I
Hmm.
think it's totally dependent on your personality. And for new estheticians or someone who's maybe struggling with retail, like try it. See what works for you.
Yeah.
I think what's important is explaining the benefits and the why behind the recommendations.
Hmm.
For example, I might say, at home, I want you to start using this clay mask 2 to 3 times a week to help you with your blackheads you're noticing.
Yeah, clients love to know what's in a product too.
Agreed. Clients are very savvy these days. And I love to be the one to educate them versus them learning on social
Hmm.
media. There's so much false information or bad ideas in general
Yeah.
on social media. And, we're here to correct that. I like to share one or two ingredients, its features, and how it's going to benefit the client. I don't need to go into all the details, but
Hmm.
enough to build confidence and trust with the client. I'm not going to say, okay, so this product has glycolic acid, which is the smallest alpha hydroxy acid, and blah, 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 blah. Instead, I'm going to say this product has glycolic acid, which is going to increase exfoliation in your skin, leading to an improvement in the texture.
That's a great breakdown. I also ask for their input. What are you looking for in a moisturizer? Do you prefer a lightweight gel or a richer cream?
Absolutely. Get the client involved in the process. That way, they're going to be more inclined to use the products.
I also like to share personal anecdotes. This cleanser is my absolute favorite. It leaves my skin feeling so clean and refreshed.
And don't forget to connect the products to specific staff members. So if you have someone who, maybe they're the face of the social media, reference that person.
Mhm.
So our lead esthetician swears by this eye cream. She says it's a miracle worker.
Absolutely. It adds a personal touch and it builds trust.
Okay, Jolie, now how do you handle those clients who seem to be lingering in the retail space? You've already talked to them about the recommendations. You need to set up for your next facial, and they're just lingering. What do you do?
Yeah. I usually give them their time and let them know if they have any questions to let the front desk know and they can come and grab me. I might also say, while you're deciding, let me grab you a cup of water. There's some clients who just need some extra time to process. They may need to look at the pricing and think about it some more.
I think it's a great idea to also ask them what other questions you can answer and have some product pamphlets
Hmm.
handy. There's plenty of clients out there who just need that extra time to do their research. I don't take offense to it. I am a shopper. As
Yeah.
soon as you tell me that I need something, you don't have to convince me. I got it in my
Yep.
shopping cart. If you're consistent with this formula, your clients will learn that you're not just trying to sell them things.
Hmm.
You're trying to educate them and help them with their concern. I've seen clients where I have to make the same recommendation every single month that they come in, and it might take them a whole year before they finally commit, and that's okay.
I know a big fear that estheticians have is that they will come across as salesy or pushy, but by not recommending home care, we can potentially lose a very loyal client. Clients want to receive recommendations from us, and when they do not receive any, they'll purchase over the counter options. By relating the recommendations to the client's skin concerns and their next time, we create a cohesive treatment plan, and the client will trust that the recommendations are authentic.
Yeah, and I always emphasize the importance of consistency. So I'll tell my client using the right home care products in between treatments will significantly enhance your results.
Exactly. Clients often expect miracles after one treatment, but we know that up to 80% of changes in the skin are a result of the products that they use at home. By suggesting products for home use, clients will see results faster and will ultimately be happier with their experience.
Exactly. So let me give you an example of the whole formula. So if a client comes in with concerns of blackheads, for example, I would complete the service and say, okay, so today we did a clarifying facial and focused on extractions in your T-zone. I was able to get a lot of extractions done. Next time I want to see you back in 4 weeks to do a hydrodermabrasion treatment. That will continue to keep your pores clear and your skin will be super smooth. And then at home, I'd like you to use a clay-based mask 2 to 3 times a week. This will help keep blackheads from returning.
I love that. It's clear, concise, and easy for the client to understand.
This today, next time, and at home approach is a game changer. It helps us educate our clients, build trust, and ensure they're getting the most out of their skincare journey.
Absolutely.
Finally, as we're walking them out, I always say, I can't wait to see you next time and have a wonderful weekend. I try to connect with them on a personal level, whether it's asking about their upcoming vacation or congratulating them on a recent achievement.
I always leave them with a business card and a warm smile. It's the little things that make a lasting impression.
And most importantly, we never spend someone else's money. We guide them towards the best products for their skin, but ultimately the decision is theirs.
Absolutely. It's about building trust and creating long-term relationships with our clients.
So I think we've covered all the bases. I hope you all are taking some good tips away from this episode on the today, next time, and at home formula.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review.
And as always, stay healthy and happy.